And we got The Terminal with Tom Hanks. Now, a lot of people don't like these one-setting type films, like where it's just constant, like one setting, and that's all it is. I like them that way, actually. Kind of like Castaway, where he's just on the island. This one's very good. He can't leave. He's stuck there because he can't go back to Krakosia or something. Krakosia, and he can't leave and he can't go into the U.S. So he's stuck in this one terminal for just reasons. And he meets Catherine Zeta-Jones, and they kind of hit it off a little bit. Every once in a while she comes back into that same terminal, and he kind of makes a life there, and it's real touching. Very good film. Then we got There's Something About Mary with Cameron Diaz. Just a comedy, you know. Ben Stiller's in love with her, and he can't find anyone else. He's just downright in love with her, and yeah, he does a bunch of crazy stuff along the way. And funny film. Olympia Dukakis. The Thing About My Folks. I think I talked about this. I think. I can't really remember it that well. I think Paul Reiser and Peter Falk, they go on this trip. I don't remember why. I'm sorry. I watched it, but I don't remember it that well. This one's dusty. Then I got This Is Spinal Tap. Basically, it's like a mockumentary of these three people: Christopher Guest, Michael McKean, and Harry Shearer. And you know him; he does the voice for Homer Simpson. A mockumentary about them and their band and stuff. And Rob Reiner is also in it. Bruno Kirby's in it. Dana Carvey's in it. Billy Crystal's in it, and very funny mockumentary. I found it hilarious. But people have different humors and stuff, and I know that, so probably some people just think it's downright stupid, so yeah. I also have the Three Amigos, which was alright. I don't really want to talk about it. It was just alright. It was kind of disappointing, I guess. And I have Trial and Error. Boy. Directed by Jonathan Lynn, the guy who directed My Cousin Vinny. Basically, something happens with Daniels that he can't do it, so he has Michael Richards do it for him. And it's real funny because he has absolutely no idea how to do it. And I got a bootleg thing of Throw Mama from the Train. Oh boy, pretty funny. Danny DeVito's mom is played by Annie Ramsey, and he wants to kill her, but he can't do it, so he gets Billy Crystal to try and do it for him. Well, Danny DeVito takes care of his wife, you know, and so he wants Billy Crystal to take care of his mother. So, yeah. I got Tommy Boy, the Holy Shnikey edition. Holy Shnikey! Yeah. I think we've all seen this. It's freaking hilarious. You gotta love this. Tootsie. Out-of-work actor Dustin Hoffman needs a job, but he's too old, yet too young for any role. And so he dresses up as a woman to play in a soap opera that he hopes he can try and get. And once he does get the role, it commemorates into a big problem. Co-starring a very great cast. You got Gina Davis, Dustin Hoffman, Dabney Coleman, Mark Helgenberger, Jessica Lange, Bill Murray. I think that's it. Charles Durning, things like that. Alright, the toy. Basically, it gets hired to be played with. That sounds wrong, but I know. But that's the only term I can think of. With this kid or whatever, for this kid, and he gets money for it. And being Richard Pryor, he wants the money, right? So yeah, he does it, and the kid puts him through all this crap and stuff, but in the end, he finds out that the kid's not so bad. I have Trading Places. This was fine. When I first watched it when I was like 10 or so, I didn't like it too much because I was 10. But now, it's alright. I don't know how to explain it. Just watch it. Stars Eddie Murphy, Ralph Bellamy, Jamie Lee Curtis, Dan Aykroyd, and that one guy, Frank Oz, Jim Belushi, people like them. Alright, Trapped in Paradise. This was alright. It wasn't all I was hoping for. It's like one of those films where you put your standards too high and you don't get what you wanted. That's what this was. They basically rob a bank, and then all the people are like so nice, and they feel so guilty about it. And yeah, check it out. It's worth one look, I guess. And then I have the Tropic Thunder, the Blu-ray. A lot of people didn't really care for this from my views. Like, my dad didn't like it too much. But I watched it, and I did like it. So, booyah! I don't know. Basically, Ben Stiller, Robert Downey Jr., and Jack Black, and a few others, they think they're shooting a movie, but they're really in, like, real war combat. Yeah, that's gonna suck. And you get a lot of laughs. If you like Hollywood and if you like movies, check this out. You'll probably like it. But if you don't, probably stay away from it, I suppose. But it's definitely worth checking out. Especially the Blu-ray looked pretty good. Yeah. And I have Uncle Buck, which was alright. If you like John Candy, you'll like it. He's pretty fun-loving in this. You know, from looking at this, you know what it's about already. Basically, Uncle Buck taking care of the family, things go wrong and stuff. He, puts them in the shape, kind of like the pacifier. Then I also have, Undercover Brother. Oh, boy. What's this about? This is one of my favorite comedies, too. How can I know? Alright. Eddie Griffin is trying to figure out more about this guy, Chris Kattan, and it's so weird, though. It's, hard to explain. That's basically it. He just tries to find out about that guy and laughs along the way occur. And I don't know. That's that's very funny film. Definitely a must see and a must own. And they got Uptown Girls. What am I doing with this? She takes care of her. Things go wrong. She's like a brat. She's like Brittany Murphy, and yeah, it's kind of sad. Not really, but kind of. It's worth a look. Then I have Vacation. Oh my gosh, this is a must-see. Very funny film. Basically, they go on a vacation. Things go up the bazoola with problems. And then we got Volunteers, which I did not like this very much. I say skip it. I don't even want to talk about this. Tom Hanks has this weird accent, and it bothers me throughout the whole movie, and it's just I don't want to watch this anymore.